Hi, my name is Braeden. My pronouns are he, him, and I play Tomalton TinkerTat, the owner of Tat's one-stop shop for all your tinkering wants and needs. Tinkering is so what I do. I'm just a little guy.
My name is Thea. My pronouns are she, her. I play T, the tiefling. And she's learning how to be somewhat of a criminal.
He's conflicted. Oh, we did find out something big that happened last time. Okay, cool. Stealing, threatening, what are these things?
Why were you trying to kill the nice lady?
fu- I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you just ask three people who walk around the world how do contracts work? Yeah, no, I understand. A deal. Yeah. Ah. No, that's a very comforting thought. You know. No. Does thinking that I are you saying that I got extra time by you not can go porno que die Jesus. I'm fucking picking up Italian in this fucking fantasy world. Piss. Yeah, in this world Italian is no miss. Uh I you know, if I didn't absolutely think that we needed you alive, I'd kill you right now. So insight. Ooh, 23.
I got a 7, so I don't see anything.
Now,
Now, why were you forced to do this?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you see us doing fucking anything else right now? And this lady is, of course, the night serpent. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. I think we got that part because you're the Grim Reaper. You kill people and you work for somebody. What else would you? I know. I maybe skip the the tiptoeing bullshit around shit. Yeah, you know, you get free. Getting freedom and by taking away everybody else's. Hmm. So I the way I see it right now is we just got two options. Okay, one which I think is a kind of temporary solution to a permanent problem, and the other is a permanent solution to a permanent problem. The temporary solution is we kill you here and now. Because I got a feeling that the Night Serpent is just gonna find somebody else to do her killing for her. So a permanent solution would be to kill the Night Serpent.
How am I supposed to even find her?
Well, we got a right hand man, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? Ding, ding, ding! We got a winner. Now we don't horribly disfigure you and make you, truly turn that little pretty face into a cheese grinder. Okay, so we say we don't do that, and you help us find this person and maybe even get you out of this little contract.
Sounds like a good deal to me.
Okay. Inspiration. I got I got a 19. 19 is not bad. And that's all I needed to hear. So, uh, T,
Yes,
can you do me a favor?
yes.
Can you just keep an eye on Baron here for a second? Just one real quick. I just need to talk to Zach for a second. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What are you thinking right now, man? What's going on? This is, I think, our best option, and I don't know what else to do. No, we sure as hell can't let him go. Yeah. All right. Then that's what we got to do. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Wow, I might be dead anyway, but let's this is the best bet here, you know what I mean? Hey, hey, you know, I'd rather them be sticky than not. Um that's not what I meant. I meant like I'd rather have fun than not. Whatever. Moving on. Um um what you were trying to get insight about sticky situations. Uh, it's weird because I really did build this character to be truly a caricature, and none of it is kinky shit. Uh, that we know of. There's still time. I don't expect this campaign to be over now, so yeah, there's still time. Look, there's no way that little guy's a vanilla guy. Uh, I can't believe that happened. It's a torture device. Um, I despise this. I want to preface that with this super not my idea. I'm not the artist. I have no control over it whatsoever. Moving on. So, so Zach, we got to go in there, and we got to figure out our next move. We got to move on. All right. So I guess we go back in there. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, that was a really big like, oh shit, that the coach took him in the corner and forgot that they weren't alone, kind of thing. It was like, okay, break. Oh shit, everyone's still here. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, yeah. T's just kind of standing there and saying, now, do you feel any remorse at all? Now, how old were you when you first started killing people?
All right, Freud.
Dude, that is messed up.
Hey, no, let's cut that off right there. I think because I think empathizing right now with the murder is maybe not the best thing to do. Hey! I want you to look at me right now and really, you tell me right now if you genuinely think you got the moral high ground. Right now? Am I frozen right now?
Oh,
Cool. I froze on my own screen. uh, okay. Now, Mr. Reaper, I don't care. Uh, what do we do next? What is the next step we take to get to? I'm sorry. Maybe this was a bad question. I'm asking the only person who has direct contact with the Night Serpent. I'm on, getting to them specifically. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Being more. I'm sorry. Physical contact. Yes, I would love to get there.
how old are you?
Jesus. So you're young. You said you're younger than me. Okay. Well, I mean that's not terribly difficult, I suppose. Yeah, definitely. All right. Yeah, it's not a problem with me. I think. Yeah, yeah. Um, So we get back to the inn then, I guess.
How's the look? How's how's Thea or whatever her name is? How's she doing? Yeah.
Mm. Cool. Also, when is Zach's sister showing up?
She will be there tonight.
Have we had
Is
audio
it-
this whole time?
I think that we didn't have our microphone working until now. Haha. Fuck. Damn.
Oh, shit.
That was a lot.
That
was a lot.
30 minutes.
30
Of,
minutes of game time where our mic wasn't working. Shit. I'm glad that I checked.
God damn.
Normally it was connected to the wrong thing. It normally is automatically connected to the right shit.
Fuck. Well, thank God for captions.
Yeah.
That's why we lost so many people, I'll bet.
I know, I was looking at it going down and I was like,
Huh.
cool.
Very
Fun
sexy.
and sexy.
Very fun and sexy.
Right. Anyway. Yeah, you guys managed to get all the way back to the inn unnoticed. You get into the lobby right at the right time when the innkeeper doesn't notice. You are able to get back to the room that you have completely unnoticed.
Hmm.
Zach's not said anything since they left.
Now, maybe a good question is, what plane does the Night Serpent exist on?
And have orders.
Say that again?
How's she give you orders?
How does she give you orders?
Well, she shifts between planes quite a bit, but most often she spends a lot of time in the dream realm, which is typically where she sort of gets in contact with me to let me know what's the next thing I need to do. She comes in dreams and all of that. Sometimes I go with her, and you know, do the whole spooky thing of showing up in people's dreams. A lot of time it's just her though, but you know, sometimes I go along. Yeah, that's typically where she gets in contact with me, and yeah, she shifts between planes. Sometimes she's in the dream realm. Occasionally she is here in the material plane, because
When does she show up here in the material plane?
oftentimes if she's somebody summons her to make a deal.
Oh shit!
She likes to make deals a lot, and a good portion of my jobs come from people who don't hold up their end of their deal, and she doesn't get what she wants, then
Hey, Zach. Remember that thing that I did?
What thing?
You know, when I floated the idea to the Night Serpent.
About making a deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, have I told you how much of a fucking idiot you are lately?
Yeah, no, I floated the idea. I didn't make a deal, right?
Alright, well, one thing we should remember is that the Night Serpent is like a god, and
Uh-huh.
I don't know if we have the facilities to fight a fucking god.
You don't.
Now,
I'm not talking to you.
Now, something that I think we might need, in this particular situation, is more time.
That is correct. Well done.
Now, my understanding is that Night Serpent is more powerful in the dream realm than on the material plane. Would I be correct in saying that?
Aye.
So, fighting in the dream realm might not be the best idea.
No, definitely not. She has a great amount of control over the realm. That's like
And
pretty much fucked.
we currently don't have the facilities to even fight her in the material realm.
Correct.
So we need more time. So what is the best way to get more time? I really hope you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Are you gonna try and make a fucking deal to get more time?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Absolutely the fuck not.
I don't see any other way around it, because I could go to sleep tonight and get murdered. So
I mean, do you remember who's doing... Nope, that's your accent. Do you remember who's doing the murdering?
well, sure, but I have a feeling that if the Night Serpent really wanted to, she could take care of it.
She doesn't like to get her hands dirty, but if she needed to,
Would you say I've been a particular thorn in the side of the Night Serpent?
no.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good news.
I really think you're overestimating your importance here.
That was not Zach.
Why does dead in the first place?
Yeah, why does the Night Serpent want me dead in the first place?
Oh, there's a contract.
Out to kill me?
Hey,
Well, you should have fucking led with that.
you need to ask me questions if you don't want answers. There's a lot of information, and I can't just spew all of it at once.
Who holds the contract?
Trying to remember
Oh,
his
shit.
name. It's
Oh,
some gnome lad.
Shit.
Starts with a B.
Shit. Fuck me.
Pat, what'd you stick your dick in to get a fucking kill warrant out for you?
Literally.
I wouldn't exactly call it sticking my penis in something.
I would.
Pat, is this about your lover?
Fuck.
I think that you did.
I wrote it down. I can't find it.
What do you need?
I need the guy's name.
Bam Bag Crime Spot.
Yeah.
I can't believe that you fucking thought for 20
There,
minutes
found it.
and Crime Spot was the best you had.
I think it's a funny little gnome name. So fuck off.
This happened before stream, folks, and we were playing at a table, and Braeden buffered for like 10 minutes trying to come up with his name. He just like glazed over. It was great. I wish you could have seen it.
It's a lot of fun.
Okay. I think we might need to take a detour. I'm real life glitching right now. What'd you say?
Couldn't you just kill this bam bag guy and then your problems would be dealt with?
Does the contract still stand?
It shouldn't actually. If he is dead, the contract should nullify itself. because that would mean he's unable to keep up his end of the bargain, which I don't
Okay,
remember what his
okay.
end is, but
Okay. Okay. So, two things. First thing, try real hard to remember what his end of the bargain is.
if you let me use my hands, I can bring up the contract information.
Not a chance.
That's what I figured.
Zach, I know this is kind of a hard time. But if I can do, if we can find a way to rectify this situation without killing Bambag, then that would be great.
Hold on. Ariel, pause. Hold on. Okay. I'll tell you what. We can do this. We should, however, wait for Thea.
Okay.
In the off chance that he tries to run, I hope this is accurate, she might be able to counterspell what he's doing.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Let's wait.
Actually, I didn't think about that. That's actually very helpful. Because if he tries to do anything, she can just be like, no.
Yeah.
Bad.
How come he's not teleporting away?
He can't.
You gotta use your hands and your mouth.
Oh, okay.
Oh, stop that. Stop
What?
that.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't see what are you talking about. You know what I mean?
You know, they're very versatile and helpful for a lot of things.
That's why we were given so many digits.
Oh, dear God.
I'm in hell.
What did I do? I didn't do nothing. So that's the plan, is to wait?
I think so.
Alright.
Alright. Well, just gonna sit here.
You're gonna sit here. Tat, can you babysit? I'm gonna get a drink.
Yeah. No problem. Not a single problem.
And he better not be dead when I come back, no matter what he says.
Dead, alive.
These
What's
things
the-
are important. Don't say, what is this?
I know.
T, if he starts to try to kill Baron, smack him.
Okay.
Or you shoot
I'll
him with your
smack
ass
him and then
knife.
yell for you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Great. Glad to know I'm in safe hands.
Well, you're in hands.
Tiny ones.
Not how I expected that to go between the two of us, but that ain't.
Zach's gonna go downstairs.
Alright, so you're gonna go get a drink?
Yeah.
Cool. Sit at the bar, get your little drink. What are you having?
You know what? He drinks old fashions.
Yeah,
Try-
fucking course he does. Cool. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Why? Natural 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
I almost feel like I
What-
wanted to fail that.
That's 2 nat 20s this session.
I
from
know.
you.
This dice does that, and I swear to God, it's not weighted because we've balanced it.
Yeah, and he's fine.
Like,
It's just
remember I rolled like 3 natural 20s in a row? And so
Uh-huh.
we tested it in the salt water, and he watched.
yeah,
And it
it's
was,
very well balanced.
so...
And weren't you using that last time we did a one shot, and it was absolute shit?
Yeah, on and off. Yeah,
Alright, cool. You
that's
are
weird. I don't like that.
having your little drink.
Yeah, and he's kind of just deflated. You know, in Howl's Moving Castle, when the witch of the waste like gets like shown her real age,
She
and she's kind of a blob. Yeah.
And what?
Howl's Moving Castle.
I haven't seen it.
We're having a watch party, and you're watching that shit. We can't get into
Oh,
HBO
fuck,
Max
we don't have
anymore.
access to HBO anymore.
Fuck.
No!
I'm buying
What?
HBO Max just so you can watch it.
I have HBO Max.
Okay, watch it.
Watch it.
Okay. What's it called again?
Howl's Moving Castle. HOWL.
Apostrophe S.
Yeah.
Moving Castle.
All right.
It's very good. I feel like you and Ellie would probably enjoy it.
I feel like Ellie's probably seen it. I would be surprised if Ellie hadn't already seen it.
Date night.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Studio Ghibli.
Interesting. Oh! I've seen like a million advertisements for this.
Yeah. It's good.
It's very good.
Off of our tangent. Yeah.
Yes.
Are
Back
you-
to the show.
Are you paying any attention to like people in the town
Oh,
around you?
absolutely.
Okay, make me a perception check.
Oh, that's not bad. Where's my phone? Where the hell is my phone? There's not many places it can be.
You just had. Oh, it's on the floor.
Oh, goodness. Good times. How do I just have a +1 to perception? That's a dirty 20.
Okay. You see a few people. You actually see the red tiefling, who was the announcer in the weapons ring, sitting at a table with somebody who is a dwarven looking guy who has a mace like as his left hand.
What's his name?
His name is Dutok Great Mace.
Yeah, I know that guy.
You know that guy from One Shot. You also know the tiefling,
What's his name?
good buddy Argyle.
Yeah!
My best friend Argyle.
My best friend Ariel.
They are both sitting at a table in the tavern, talking to each other, and you pick up. Man, did you hear about what happened in Delroom? It's crazy. They're like, hey, I can't believe it. It's, you know, I don't know how nobody like saw it coming or anything, and it's devastating.
We were just there, weren't we?
You were just there.
He's gonna walk over and be like, "Pardon me, gentlemen. Pardon me, gentlemen. I couldn't help but overhear it. I haven't heard the news yet of Delaware."
Oh, well, nobody's really sure exactly what's going on, but it seems like there was some sort of, I don't know, raid on it, I suppose is the right term, earlier today. It seems like everything's calmed down now, and they're sort of just in, like, rescue operations, basically putting out fires and stuff, but yeah, from what we've heard, a bunch of bandits came in and just ransacked a bunch of buildings and set stuff on fire. I think they ransacked the library, and it just sounds like the whole city was in chaos.
Do you remember those bandits that we met outside of Delroom that said that they had something to do?
We should have killed
We
them
should have
all.
killed them.
And you wanted them. Yeah, I wanted them dead.
Yeah,
I shouldn't be blaming you. You're trying to be.
The dwarf goes on and is like, yeah, it's wild. Nobody's seen, there's known to be a few bandits around these parts, but it was a crazy amount of people that showed up like all at once from all sides, and just nobody knows why they were there, if there was some sort of purpose or what, but they just threw that entire city into chaos and then just left.
Chaos is an interesting choice of words.
Yeah, well, that's what most of the headlines are calling it.
Of course. Was there any mention of chaos is coming by chance?
I'm not sure I remember those exact words in there, but there was a lot of mentions of chaos, just in general. He sort of gives you a look up and down from him and says, unrelated, I have a weird question for you.
Alright.
And forgive me if this is completely wrong and coming out of the blue. Is your dad's name Xavius?
Yes.
Well, damn. How's he doing?
I wouldn't know.
Well, I'm sad to hear about that. You know, he's a good man. He helped us out in this town, God, what, like 20 years ago, I'd say? Yeah, he made it so that, you know, we were able to break free from the nobles and be able to run our town how we want to. Just sort of was around and helped out save Argoth's life here.
Wonderful.
Fucking weird. Now I got some shit to dive into.
Yeah, well, you're the spitting image of your old man.
Thank you. Thank you for the information, gentlemen. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're the younger one, right? He talked about when he was here that he had a second kid on the way.
That would be me. Their older one's on her way here.
Yeah, nice. Fun to walk down memory lane. Well, you need anything, you feel free to come to find me, and I'll set you up. All right.
Absolutely.
Say again?
Because what town are we in right now? Because I'm writing that Xavius helped break whatever this town is free of the nobles.
You are in Nildrahall.
I'm glad I didn't answer that question. I would have given the wrong answer.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I don't even know because I was like I don't actually know where we are. Yeah, he's gonna go back to the bar and probably have a second.
Cool. Make me another wisdom save.
Why? I think I know why, but like why? That's not good. That's really bad. Fuck. Oh, thank Jesus. Okay. Well, it's still really bad. 12.
It's not really bad.
You suddenly remember, you reach into a pocket or your bag or wherever, and you pull out the business card
Mm-hmm.
for the Brightfire blacksmith shop.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember the kind invitation that you got from Jared just the night before to come and visit you, for you to come and visit him in the shop today.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that there's a lot going on, but you've got a little bit of time before Thea gets here, and you have the desire to go to his shop and visit him.
How strong?
It doesn't feel unnatural, but it is a strong desire. Feels like it would be a good thing to get your mind off of everything that's happening. Yeah.
How long has it been since he's been down there?
Like maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright. It's not long enough for me to want to go down there and see what's up, so. Okay.
Yeah. I think he is going to. He's gonna go.
Jesus.
All right.
It sounds like he doesn't really have much of a choice. I figured.
Cool. So you come up to the Brightfire shop. It's pretty near the center of town. It is a huge, sort of big metallic shop. It's got like multiple entrances. You see a ton of people like coming in and out. A lot of them like carrying magical items or magical weapons or armor with them as they leave. And as you head in, you see a Warforged, which this would be the first time that you have ever seen
Okay.
a Warforged, which is basically a robot person. In this town, they mostly call them creations. So you see, a robotic person, very sort of rudimentary robotic. You can like see the gears sort of twisting in all of her like joints, and the torso is a lot of like interior gears that you can see. She is made of like sort of copper colored metal, not super tall, sort of like gangly looking metallic arms. She's got a little like leather apron on that has a bunch of tools attached to it, and she is there sort of clanging away on and forging some metal. And she's the first person that you see that appears to be working in the shop.
Alright. He will walk up to her and be like, what's that guy's name that he's looking for?
Jared.
Pardon me. I'm looking for Jared.
Oh. What is your name?
Zakkas.
Zakkas. Alright, I will go find Jared. Please have a seat. And she sort of shakily gestures to a little chair.
That feels like a human rights violation.
Yes, that's gonna be a one-shot later.
Okay. Cool. Good to know.
Cool, and she sort of goes and walks away, and she sort of toddles off into the larger area of the blacksmith shop. You can see a little ways on sort of the other side of the shop. You see another Warforged that looks very similar to her, but it instead has like sort of silvery, is made of silvery metal that is also forging away. Before she comes back, and you see Jared, who you recognize as large, sort of brass-colored dragonborn. He walks back with her, and as he comes, he's like, "Right, thank you, Iron. You know, if you can go ahead and go finishing what you're working on, or you can go to help forge with something." She goes, "Okay," and goes.
That's sus as hell.
Goes back to making her little thing, and he comes up to you and goes, "Right, Zakkas, was it?
Correct.
Well, glad to see you decided to stop by. Welcome to the Brightfire shop. let's have a little talk in my office. And he sort of leads you over to a separate room and office area. He goes and sits behind a large desk and gestures for you to sit in a chair across from him.
He'll sit.
Goes, right, well, Bethel, what do you think of the shop?
It's interesting. I've never seen creatures like that before.
Yes, well, we called them creations, and, well, originally they were just sort of being made as a, essentially a new attraction for the fighting rings. One of the rings is just, well, that I've got a few in there myself. I've got Crusher and Slasher who do an excellent job in there, but, Iron and Forge out there are, not fighters. They help me, build things, sort of, you know, keep up with the productions. We've got a lot of demand. They're slowly starting to, you know, have more and more jobs in the town. I think there's one that works at a bakery.
Oh, I think we might have seen that one. So this would not be the
So
first
that
one.
would not be the first one. You had briefly glimpsed before at the bakery, which I fully forgot to describe. You had glimpsed before a Warforged in the bakery, but you would have only seen them for like a moment before they went back into the kitchen.
Okay.
So, yeah. Well, you know, speaking of my creations that fight in the rings, you did an excellent job fighting in the rings the other day. I know that, you know, there was a bit of a mishap there, but you still managed to beat, or nearly beat, Bray, which is quite impressive. You know, he's my longest standing fighter in there, and he's been undefeated for a while. Very impressive.
Ah, thank you.
So is fighting in the rings something that you see yourself doing for a while?
Not particularly. I'm sort of a traveler, so I have business elsewhere.
Well, that's a shame. You've got a real talent there, and it would be a great moneymaker for you. Stay here and, you know, try and do that for a while.
He's trying to convince me to stay. I don't like him.
For funsies, just to see if you roll really badly, roll me just a wisdom check. Not a save, just a check.
No. I rolled a 16 on the die.
You're good.
Can I insight check him?
Sure.
7.
7. It's a businessman.
Yeah, unfortunately, I hate to break it to you, but I have a party and we have quite a bit of business to attend to. So it was more of just to kind of stop, make a little bit of cash, and then, you know, we gotta get going.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Well, tell you what. He reaches into a drawer and pulls out a piece of paper that has a lot of writing on it and a pen. He goes, tell you what. How about if you ever find yourself in town again, you just make a quick agreement with me to, if you happen to be in town, come and do a couple of fights. Sponsored by me, of course. Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
No! No! Can I have advantage because he's not gonna sign a fucking contract right now?
It's flat.
It's what?
It's flat. I'm sorry. It's magical.
Please, God, no. 27.
How much?
27.
Jeez, yeah, you.
Hell yeah,
you
brother.
succeed. Yeah, you do not feel compelled to do what he says in any way.
You know, I very much appreciate the offer, but I am sort of against contracts on principle. It's part of my religion. And I am a man of God, so I have to take that seriously.
I fucking can't stand you.
Make me an insight check.
14.
You see a moment of like absolute shock come over his face as he
Would I know that there was magic on it?
what did you got a 27? Yes.
Hell yeah.
Because it's that high, yes, you would know that he was trying to magically convince you to sign a contract with him.
Yeah. Hell wink at him.
Yeah, he just looks so taken aback and surprised, and it's just like, are you sure?
I'm pretty positive. I may come back and fight in the rings, but I'm gonna do it on my own accord. Thank you.
Right. Well, that's a shame.
You do keep saying that.
He sort of seems like he doesn't know what to do now as he like folds up this contract that he had in front of them, and he keeps like sort of glancing at you like maybe you're gonna change your mind as he goes to like put it back in the drawer, and he's like,
Now tell me, did you do that to Bray too? Is that why he gets the way that he gets?
many of my fighters have contracts. It's, provides stability for me as a business as well as for them as fighters to have a steady income.
Well, I very much appreciate your time, but I have a pretty solid income now.
Right. If you ever change your mind.
Jesus Christ, take a hint.
No means no, bitch.
He's never checked before.
Good. And he'll be like, I'll keep you in mind. And he'll tip his little cap, his little hat,
Okay.
and he'll walk out.
Alright. Nice.
He's also a little bit more pissed now that he just had to, that someone just tried to get him to sign a contract today. So he's just mad. Yep, he's just mad.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, buddy. Our cat is losing his mind.
Hi, Bubba.
Do you want to make a guest appearance, Bubba?
Bubba, come here. I can't reach you. I don't want to move my chair so I don't roll over your little feet. Yeah.
Is he liquid?
Yes, I can't reach him. Hold on. Yeah.
Pardon the interruption. Look at that boy. Look at that sweet, sweet boy. Alright. We need to have like a cat cam.
Yeah, we do. Alright, so you, cool. You head out of his office, leaving him still sitting there, just kind of like looking around like, what the fuck just happened? That normally works.
And he's gonna go back.
As you leave the, one of the Warforged, he called them Iron and Forge. You're not sure which is which, but the one that you talked to before kind of gives you a little wave. And Tommy, no, don't let my fingers. It goes, have a good day.
Thank you. And he'll tip his hat again.
Baba, no.
That's not
Fingers
food.
are not food.
You have a perfectly good bowl of food outside that you don't eat.
Fish are friends.
Not food. So he'll go back, and he'll go back to the bar for just a minute, and then go back upstairs.
Cool. What has been going on in the room while Zach has been gone? It's probably been in total, probably maybe a little bit more than an hour.
It's been more than an hour now.
Yeah.
I think if it's been more than an hour, I do think that Tad is gonna go check on. But I also really don't want to leave Baron alone with T.
And Lunan. Lunan is also there.
And
even
Lunan.
though we are missing River.
Yeah, I mean, those two definitely aren't. Like, no offense, but come on.
Trustworthy?
Baron will be like, I have to go pee, and they'll be like, okay.
You could always send one of them to go check on Zach.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys go, yeah, T, go check on, go check on
Zach?
on Zach. Yeah, I don't know why I don't know why.
On what is his name? I can't
That
put my
guy.
finger around it.
The blue guy.
The
You know, the blue guy.
the fucking
He's got the horns.
and the hat.
He's got that big old fucking cowboy hat. Not that it's bad. It's an observation.
Yeah.
That guy.
I'll go check on Zach.
Cool. T, when you
I see.
proceed downstairs?
I go downstairs to the bar.
Cool. When you get down there, there's probably a couple of minutes. You probably get down there a couple of minutes before Zach gets back. So right away when you come downstairs, you don't see him. And so if you hang around for a couple of minutes or look around, by then he will be sort of walking through the door. Cool. Tat, and I suppose Lunan, who is also there technically. Anything that you want to do while both T and Zach are away?
No,
No,
not a thing.
just kind of chilling.
Are you sitting there just glaring at Baron?
Yes, that is my plan.
He's been sitting there like whistling for the last hour. He can't do anything else, so he's just that piece of shit.
I'm just sitting there glaring. That's all I'm doing, sitting and glaring.
Yeah. He switches between whistling and like just making direct eye contact with you. Every once in a while he gives you a little wink. See if he can sort of throw you off a bit. Alright, cool. So Zach, you make it back to the bar. You see T down there, sort of looking around.
Are you looking for me?
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
There you are.
I had to run an errand real quick, but I'm back.
Cat was getting worried.
I bet he was.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
He told me to go check on you. But we should probably go upstairs because we left Pat and Lunan alone with Baron.
I think they're just fine, but I'll be up there.
Alright,
Okay.
before we get everybody back together, we're going to take a quick break. So I have
That's a
to
great
use
idea.
the bathroom. Alright, so we will be right back. And we're back. Welcome back.
Hello.
So, making sure the microphone is working this time.
God.
That was
I'm
the
so upset
worst.
about that. We should go back and just do a voiceover of
We
the
should.
first part.
Because cool. So yes, Zach, you just got back to the tavern. You were going back up with him to the room where Tat, Lunan, and Baron are all sitting around. It's getting closer to like late afternoon, almost evening now. So you would expect that Thea will be showing up decently soon.
Okay.
Cool. So you guys all are all in the room together. Anything that we would like to have y'all talk about or do before Thea gets there, or are you just sort of waiting around?
I think we're just waiting at this point.
All right. Cool. So a little bit, just a little bit longer goes by, before, Zach, your ring starts to glow intermittently.
He'll answer it.
Zach, you forgot to tell me where the fuck you are. Like, I'm in the town, I'm in Neldrahall, but, like, where are you staying?
What's the name of the inn?
It's, the Phelan Inn, I believe. Phelan Inn.
We're in the Faerun Inn.
And you're in, like, room 210 or something.
Room 210.
Alright. I'm
He
on my
notably
way.
didn't say hello. He notably didn't do anything.
Alright, I'll be there soon. Do you want me to pick up anything on my way? Y'all have, like, dinner or shit? You want me to grab something?
Oh.
Or is there, like, a tavern connected to the inn? Are y'all good?
All right, Mom.
Yeah,
Basically.
she raised him.
Have you eaten today?
Not really.
No.
You sound real upset. Did something happen?
No. Just get here.
That sounds like something fucking happened. I'll be there in 5.
Alright. And he'll end the call.
Alright. Cool. So about 5 minutes later, you hear a on the door.
He'll open it.
And there, standing in all of her... How tall is she? She's like 5'5",
5.
5'5", something around
yeah.
there.
And all of a 5'5" glory.
5'10".
Oh, she's 5'10".
She's 5'10". All of
She's
her
tall.
5'10" glory. That funky little lesbian. She's about 5'10". She is got the sort of half elf ears, sort of human colored skin, not blue. But you do see a like smattering of blue freckles, it looks like, over her skin. And she's got purple eyes and sort of very like short cut blue hair that does match the color of Zach's skin. Got her little glasses on and a little like sweater vest. She looks like a fucking nerd. And she goes, and she also has a cowboy hat on.
I don't think we'd ever talked about that before.
We talked about it like super briefly, but yeah. So she also has a matching cowboy hat. And who opens? Zach opens the door. Immediately upon opening the door, you see her just light up with a huge smile as she, pulls you and is like, "Get over here." Pulls
He
you
gives
into
her
a
a
big
good
hug.
squish, probably a little bit tight.
Mm-hmm.
You know the kind.
She's like, "Hey, bud."
Holds on a little bit too long.
Yeah, she sort of gives you a little like pat, and I need my insight advantage because of course it's probably like dirty 20.
Yeah. She knows something's up.
Cool. Gives you a little hug and sort of comes in further into the room. Say that again?
Does T know Thea?
Yes, you have met Thea a couple of times. So she sort of...
I'm gonna run up.
Cool. Hi, T.
And I go,
Yeah, she gives you a good squish hug. He's like, how you doing?
good.
Okay, you doing alright? Zach's taking good care of you?
Yep.
Alright.
Making sure I don't die.
Excellent. She goes over to Lunan and is like, nice to see you again, Lunan. Probably gives him a hug too. Takes a quick look around the room, is sort of pointedly ignoring the tied up person in the corner for the moment. And looks down at you, Tat, and goes, well, you must be Tat.
Pleasure.
Pleasure. And she reaches down, gives you a little handshake. So, anybody want to talk to me about the tied up twink in the corner?
Well, yeah, I'd like to introduce you to the Grim Reaper.
Well, fuck. Shit.
I'm Zach's ex-boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
Oh my god, wait up.
She had been looking at Baron, who had sort of given her a little, like, smile, before she turns on her heel roundabout to, like, look at Zach and be like, boyfriend? You
Nah.
get up all my business and you don't tell me that you're fucking the Grim Reaper?
Not boyfriend, and I wasn't aware.
That he was the Grim Reaper, or that you were fucking him?
I wasn't aware that he was the Grim Reaper.
Alright. Somebody want to fill me in on what the fuck happened here?
All the missing people from Calgarum. Well, we found out that they were likely gonna die, and so we went to go find the one that was here, and showed up just in time for him to show up, and we got into a little bit of a fight, knocked his ass unconscious, and it was revealed to us that it was him. Boy, did I not say his name.
Alright. Well, this isn't the situation I expected to walk into, but, you just have him, like, tied up with regular old fucking rope?
That's all we had at the moment.
Alright, well, we can do better than that. And she, sort of reaches into a bag, pulls some stuff out. You see she's sort of, like, reaching through a bunch of stuff.
Is it a bag of holding?
Absolutely it is. She starts, like, pulling out, like, random shit. There's a lot of, like, stuff that looks very, like, slightly glowing and magical that she's just sort of, like, randomly tossing out.
Hey, stop throwing shit. God.
I gotta find the stuff that I'm looking for, alright? There's a lot of shit in here. And she pulls out some sort of magical looking,
Manacles?
they look a little bit more like bracelets that have a little thin chain connecting them than like proper manacles.
Okay. So they're dainty.
They're very dainty, yes.
Baron will love that.
And she pulls down and is like, right, well, if we want to do our best to keep him from using magic, we can use these, and that'll be a bit more secure in case he's got some sort of, you know, there's a lot of very powerful casters out there that can still do magic with their hands tied behind their back, so...
Sure. There is one thing that he needs to do, because he's connected to potentially killing... There's a lot of stuff, and so Zach will fill her in on everything that we learned. And he needs to access his whatever, but I needed you here to cast Counterspell if he tries to do anything shitty.
Alright. Alright, I can make that happen. I will start putting other stuff like back in the bag so it's all like cleaned up and sort of ties it close. She's like, alright, I'll hold on to these so we can put them on him when he's done. And then, I mean, I'll stand guard and try and make sure if he tries anything shitty, I'll try and counterspell it. But it's still a risk, just so you know.
Yeah.
Alright.
Zach will walk over, make eye contact, cut the rope.
Aaron just sort of shakes out his wrist and is like, right. So, what am I doing again? You want to see the, what's his name, that gnome lad's contract? Eh?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And you see him sort of like, whoosh, bring up a bunch of like glowing, radiant light, like contracts. Yeah, you see a ton of like tiny, like fine print going by as he sort of like goes through and is almost like sorting to find the right one before he brings one up. It's like, Bambag. That's his name. Right. So, basically, it looks like he made a deal, and the Night Serpent's into the bargain is for... Oh, is this for you, Tat? Oh, right. It is for you.
Yeah, moving on.
Would you like me to read the contract, or
I would-
do you want to keep...
Fine, just read the contract.
Sure. Ahem. So, in exchange for the killing of... I need to remember
The small shadow.
is... No. In exchange for the death of Lambley Treehearth, Bambag Crime Spot will assist the Night Serpent and the Unwritten with any favors they need accomplished, such as communicating with coded messages, smuggling items, and providing information on vulnerable citizens of Orbrin who would be targets for either recruitment or use, until either the contract is nullified or the party of the contract is deceased. So, basically, he's given them spy shit, in order for them to, well, for me, to kill you. And if Bambag dies, then the contract is nullified.
So that's where we're going next.
You know, this is really not what I need right now. DM, how long has it been again?
Since
Yeah.
Since what?
Since my opening my shop.
It's been months.
It's only been months since I opened the shop.
I believe so. It has been less than a year, I believe. From what I
Oh.
remember. I may be remembering that wrong though.
I thought it had been a couple years, but I don't know. I can't remember.
I probably have it written down somewhere. If I remember correctly, I think it has been just months, not years.
Okay. Still a long time.
Yeah.
Alright. So I suppose since Baron kinda already knows and has known this whole time. My name is not Tomalton TinkerTat.
I assume that was a fake name. We also knew that already. You when you thought you were gonna die when you were diving into that well. Do you remember?
Yeah,
that?
yeah, no. Just let me do this.
All
This
right.
is hard for me, okay?
All right.
My name is not Tomalton TinkerTat. My name is Lamley Treeheart. I am a reformed member of the now I'm forgetting the fucking name of like my own backstory.
The Sea Sword Syndicate?
Yeah, I'm a reformed member of the Sea Sword Syndicate. My street name, the Small Shadow, specializing in acquiring rare and expensive objects, as well as private documents, things of that nature. And I may be really pissed off Bam Bag, because he's in charge of the syndicate, and I may be left one day with lots of money that was not mine. And maybe other things too that we don't have to get into.
I feel like we should get into it.
You don't really have any say in what we get into and what we don't get into, so
Well, congratulations on coming out. So proud of you.
Please still call me Tat, especially in public. It's yeah.
Can I call you Lamley when I'm pissed at you?
Please don't. So we're gonna go to my town, I guess. So there's gonna be some fucking rules.
All right.
You gotta keep your fucking head down, right? It's a tough fucking town, and we gotta make one stop before. We gotta make one stop before we take out Bam Bag, because I'm not really seeing a way around taking out Bam Bag, though I don't really want to. I think we have to make two stops. I think we have to make two stops before we do that. But I guess we should get going.
Well, I mean, we came here for a reason.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
We wanted to check out that like forest where Lunan was from, and we're right here.
Oh, the forest is very far.
No, yeah,
I thought that we were.
the forest
Oh,
is
okay.
is in a different country, right?
Oh,
Kingdom, but yeah.
Kingdom, yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Because we were going that way and we stopped here because of a contract, right?
yeah. No, well, because to save their job.
Oh yeah, and we did that.
Yeah. I guess we can go.
I mean, my thing is, I die if we don't do this.
No, I mean we're gonna do it. I just need to make sure we didn't have anything else to do first.
Yeah, I don't
I don't think so.
there is.
Where are these stops that we gotta make first?
Oh, they're all in the city.
Oh, okay.
Alright. I would like if we also, I think it should be on the way, if we can swing by Nimdale. If we're gonna get into a fight, we could probably use some more muscle. And there is somebody who is in Nimdale doing some research for us and checking in on another person that was missing, and she could be very helpful if we get into a fight.
And I know somehow that her name starts with an S.
How the fuck do you know that?
I talked to God.
I'm sorry. What?
So Nimdale's okay.
It's on the way if we take the right path. Sort of.
It's on the way if we go very out of the way. Yeah.
It's not crazy out of the way. Look, I can also get in touch with her to see if she can sort of meet us along the way, but we'll just in a little scoop pattern we can make it.
Yeah, okay. I mean, like, that's fine. Yeah, if you think it'll help, then you think it'll help. Yeah.
I mean, would you like a very strong barbarian to help out when we're
Yeah.
gonna be going
Yes,
fight
I
some
would.
shit?
I want to make this abundantly clear. This is not gonna be easy. It's gonna be really, really hard. I mean, truly just going into this town, right? This town is fucking run by the Seashore Syndicate. It's gonna be nearly impossible to get close to him, and I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do something specific, which is why I gotta make these 2 stops first. So, okay.
Sure.
But it's gonna be hard. We're gonna need all the help we can get. I mean, so yeah, man. I mean, this to me feels like we gotta go. This is pick up the pace, double time kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because if he gets any whiff that I'm coming his way, any amount of element of surprise that we are going to have is going to be out the window. And it's going to be impossible to get into the city. So maybe taking the scoop pattern is maybe a better way.
Yeah, make it more unpredictable.
Yeah.
Thea, could you have any business there?
In Orburn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could probably. I got some contacts there that I can set some if we need sort of a cover for why we can be there.
There you are.
Yeah, I can set up some business.
Just say we're escorting you.
There we go.
And then you'll just have to hide.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty good at that.
Alright, do we want to set out now, or do we all want to get some sleep first?
I think we should sleep. It's been a long day.
All right.
Are we
Jesus.
bringing Baron with us?
We
have
don't
to.
have a choice, unfortunately.
Alright, well. She then realizes that she's still holding the, anti-magic bracelets, and our Baron is just simply standing there. And she goes, right, Baron, was it? Hey, it's like, I'm just gonna put these on you real quick. He sort of sighs, puts his arms out, and lets it happen.
Thea, do you have any more, is that fine?
Nothing.
Do you have any more sending spells today? I heard that something went down in Delrum and I want to check on Foolery.
Yeah, I have some sending spells, just like the classic. I don't have my, my newer version, but...
Alright. You might want to check on her and check on your girlfriend there.
She's not my girlfriend. But I will check on Fori.
He's rolling a lot of dice over there. I don't know what he's up to. I don't like it.
Don't mind me, just checking if people are alive.
A lot.
The town was on fire. People died.
I'm in hell. Alright.
If you guys hadn't left when you did, you would have been there, which was my original plan, but... Cool. So she pulls up a sending spell. She goes, "Hi, Fulry, it's Thea. I heard there was some crazy shit in town. Are you alright? Also, do you know what happened? Stay safe." You see her sort of like sit for a second waiting for a response. And then you see her sort of like look up for a moment as sending, which is fully like in head, you see her get a response back. And she goes, "Alright, Fulry is still alive. I got a response from her, so that's good. She sounded pretty broken up. It seems like they've lost a lot of people in town. There's some people missing, some people gone. One of those people being her husband, Ariel, is, as far as they can tell, missing. He, from what she could get me in, it's only 25 words, but from what she could get me, it sounded like he went somewhere earlier today before everything happened, and he hasn't been seen since. The rest of her family is okay. Fjoden's in pretty bad shape because he was working in the library, and that's where most of the shit went down. So he's in bad shape, but he's still alive. And yeah, for the rest of the town, there's people missing and people gone just all around, and crazy amounts of, damage to everything, and it's just, it's not pretty.
Damn. We were just there.
There's nothing we could do.
I
We
don't
would
know.
have. We probably would have ended up dead if we stuck around.
And I don't know what she meant by it, but she said that she doesn't think it was bandits.
Shit. She doesn't. I don't think it was bandits neither.
I'm willing to bet my fucking hat that it was the Unwritten.
Oh yeah. I'm willing to bet my apron.
Your apron. Wow.
It's very important to him. He never takes it off. He sleeps with that fucking thing on.
It has all my tinker tools.
Yeah, I bet it does. Yeah, it's like a safety blanket.
That was funny. I enjoyed that.
I love the side commentary you make sometimes, Braeden, because it sounds so like a New York person, like off to the side being like, oh, motherfucker.
That was funny. I enjoyed it.
Well,
I think we should ask Baron if this could have been any way been retaliation by the serpent lady or whatever. Because didn't Fulry have a contract on her?
Yeah.
And her husband was the one that talked him out of it.
Yeah. It's
Baron in the
possible.
corner is like, oh yeah, they're very involved in this shit.
They are?
The Ariel family. Oh, they're all mixed up in all sorts of shit. Some of them unknowingly. Most of them unknowingly. But, fuck, what's his name? Erden? Aye, he's a member of the Unwritten.
Son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, he's been part of orchestrating a good amount of shit in that time.
Great, so I imagine he's not fucking dead, but he's gonna be if I ever fucking see him again.
He's not a bad guy. He's just, you know,
But wait, who's this?
Fulry's husband, Erden.
The guy that bargained with Baron.
He's a member of the Unwritten.
Hey, that's, so I showed up, right, to take the, agreement of a contract. The Hyrule family had a contract for several years. Basically, their littlest child almost died when she was a kid, when she was born. And basically, Erden was able to reach out to the Night Serpent and make a deal. Essentially, it was a bit of a life for a life situation. So, Salin, the little one, was able to survive, and they had, I don't know, I think like 5 or 6 years before the, did Erden reach out to her, or was it Fulry? One of them reached out. I would need to pull up the contract to get the details. There's a lot of these things, but one of them reached out to Night Serpent, was able to make a deal that had a, 5 or 6 year statute, and so the time had come for the, collection to come up, which was Fulry's life in exchange for the life of her kid. But essentially, Erden was able to, come up with the fact that, hey, they would be more useful to her plans right now if they had a bit more time. So he let me know that. I talked to, the big lady, and she agreed. And so she got a few more years added onto her contract.
So she's still gonna die.
It'll be a few, I think we added about 5 more. But as long as the contracts are still going, yeah.
Well, if we have anything to say about it,
in his efforts to try and save his wife, he sort of fell down the rabbit hole of the whole changing your destiny shite. So he got a bit mixed up in all of that.
Of course. Zach is so pissed right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's not been a good day. Shall we get ready for bed then?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, well, should I, like, get another room? I mean, there's only... Are y'all staying all just in this one room?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Should I get another one? Or, like,
I don't know.
get a cot in here or some shit?
Didn't we have 2 rooms?
Yeah, just the one. As
Oh
far,
no, we did have 2 rooms.
As far as we talked last session, you just had the one?
We were gonna get 3 rooms, and Tat decided to have everybody else just be in the other one. So I think Zach and Baron were in one room, and then everybody else was in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Zach's gonna be like, I have a room.
Alright.
Or he's gonna say, I have a room.
Right. How do we want to split this up? Do we want somebody... We want to take some shifts? So people are keeping an eye on, you know, the fucking Grim Reaper over there? Or what?
Yeah.
Can't he not do anything with his magical bracelets?
Doesn't mean you can't fucking run.
Yeah,
Oh.
that just keeps him from casting spells. In theory.
In theory.
Well, you know, it's a work in progress. Nothing is, you know... Nothing's perfect and, like, foolproof. But it should work. It's better than a rope.
I suppose.
You can also tie him up with rope, too, if you want to.
Tie his ankles.
There we go. I'm not gonna do that.
Not that you haven't done it already, but
Yeah. I'm not gonna. Yeah. I don't think I'm sleeping anytime soon, so I'll take first watch.
Alright, well, you wake me up in a few hours and we can switch off.
Alright.
Alright, cool.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my room.
You guys are in. Well, no, I guess we're probably in Zach's room. Yeah, so you guys go.
so I'm going to sleep. Is that the thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice plan.
All right.
Thea comes over and is like, let me see if I got anything to help you out here. Starts like rooting around in her bag again. She's like, so you're being targeted, right? Is that the situation? So she's coming to you in dreams?
Yeah.
Alright, let me see what I got. It's like, okay, I got this hat.
What does it look like?
It's like a little like knit beanie. I got this hat,
Run.
and now I've been experimenting with dream magic. It's some tricky shit, but there's a chance that this could keep you from dreaming.
Great.
It might work, it might not work,
Let's try it.
but yeah, go ahead. So she hands it to you.
Thank you. And how do I put that in my inventory?
You
Or am I
can-
just borrowing it?
You're just borrowing it, but you
Okay.
also can just write magic dream hat or something.
Magic dream hat. Not a problem. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna try to go to sleep with my new hat.
Okay. Please roll me. How do I do this? Roll me 4d6.
4d6.
Yes.
Okay. $11.
Give me each individual.
2 3s, a 4, and a 1. That didn't feel good, but
It could have been better.
Mhm.
Please roll me a wisdom save with
Okay.
advantage.
okay. Okay. Nat 20, baby. Can't get better than that.
Alright.
Here, I want to see if I do it again. Nope. Yep. So nat 20, baby. Fuck yeah, that was important.
Sexy. Alright, so you sleep peacefully through
Dreamless.
the night. Dreamless. Actually, that's not true. You're not dreamless. You have dreams, but you don't have any nightmares.
No nightmare.
I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. My headphones stopped working and they're only working in one ear.
Oh no.
This happened at some point and I think that it fucked it up.
Are they like fully not working?
No, they're working, but I can only hear one ear, so we might need to go to Five Below today to get new ones.
Okay. Cool. Anything else for people to do while you're cool. So you all, does everybody switch off, or are just Zach and Thea switching off for watch?
We would need one more person.
All right. Oh, Lunan only trances.
Oh, so, yeah, we're
Lunan
good.
can take the rest. Cool. Yeah. You all.
Hi, Puma.
Hi, Puma. You all successfully sleep through the night. Nobody has any nightmares, including Bear.
I'm
What is he
real
doing?
concerned
He's
about
just in
Bear.
the room alone with Zach.
While he's in the room alone with Zach, he sits up for a while. Thea's asleep. It's just the two of you sort of sitting there, sort of like picking at the bracelets, not like trying to get out of them or anything, just sort of fiddling. And he's sort of dropped the like carefree facade a bit. Not fully, but certainly more than he had before, as he, you know, is sort of looking down and then like looking up at you and just sort of switching back and forth. Before going, you know, it probably doesn't help at all, but I would like you to know none of it was a lie.
None of what?
None of who I was and how I acted around the rest of the party when I was just myself, and particularly who I was around you. It wasn't, I know you probably won't believe me, but it wasn't an act to like get your trust or anything like that. It was real.
Insight check.
Okay.
Natural 20.
He's telling the truth. He doesn't think that you'll believe him, but he is telling the truth.
Okay. I wish you would have said something.
You've been hunting after the Grim Reaper for a long time. Do you really think that if I had said something, that you wouldn't have immediately put us in this situation right here?
Are you dead?
No, but I am tied up on the floor and not in the fun way. My freedom is everything to me. And I know that this is what you have to do because you know what's happening, but I don't have my freedom right now. And I wasn't gonna do something that would jeopardize that.
Have you been to prison?
Tat says in his sleep.
You never been to prison?
The difference here is I trusted you. And if you would have come to me and told me everything that you told us earlier, it would have made a difference. I'm that kind of man. I get that you wanted to keep this private. I do. But it hurts even more that you thought me the sort of man that would take it away from you. Unprompted.
Well, I suppose we're just different kinds of people then.
Yeah, I guess we are.
You are most definitely a much better person than I am. Not that that was up for debate, but
so sad. I feel like they're breaking up all over again.
I feel like you have a better shot if you weren't in your predicament.
So, if what?
If you weren't in your predicament. You never had a choice.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll never know. Huh? It's a wrong accent.
Yeah.
I guess we'll never know.
I wouldn't be too sure about that.
Well, I don't know if it's possible, but sounds nice to have a chance.
I won't take that away from you unless you give me cause to.
I'll do my best not to.
And in time, you could earn back your freedom. I won't take that away. But I'll need irrefutable truth, or proof.
It's a deal. If it means anything, I am sorry for putting you in this situation. Probably would have been a lot easier for all of you if I had just stayed away.
He doesn't say anything to that. Doesn't want to comment one way or another. Mostly because if he did, it would probably come out wrong. I think that he'll also say, I don't know about that.
We're gonna have to work carefully and quickly from here. 'Cause, you know, if she starts having questions about why I'm not doing my job, I'm a good liar, but not that good.
Yeah. We got some options. Maybe you can still kill the bad guys. Would that be fair? The people that have earned it? People that aren't Black Foolery? You said you get to pick and choose, right?
More or less, I get to decide sort of the timeline. Hopefully some of the people that we find ourselves up against will be recipients of contracts. Would work out nice.
I think we can make that happen. Even if we have to detour a bit.
Alright.
I'm willing to compromise.
I'm willing to try.
That's about the best I can offer.
It's far more than I expected.
underestimate me.
I guess I do. I'll try to do that a bit less.
Um, I think Zach's gonna have him sleep on the bed because he doesn't want to sleep there. So he'll sleep on the floor.
Yep, Baron gets in bed, goes to sleep. Zach, you're up for a while before Thea gets up and sort of switches out with you. It's like, right? You would take the other bed.
No, I'm fine here.
You can take the other bed.
I'm fine here.
Zakkas,
Thea.
you are not going to get good sleep on the fucking floor. There is a perfectly good bed. Doesn't have your ex-boyfriend in it. That you can sleep in. I will not have you complaining about a sore back all day tomorrow while we're traveling because you decided to be a dramatic little bitch and sleep on the floor instead of sleeping in a perfectly good bed.
Dear God.
Fine, Mom. I'll go do that.
Good.
Didn't you come all the way here to, like, rip me a new one? Aren't you just gonna do that? Might as well get it over with now.
I mean, I figure you had enough, shit going on that I feel like your own situation has ripped you a new one to begin with. So I was going to sort of let it stew for a little bit and wait until something else popped up before I completely went off on you.
Alright.
By the way, don't you ever die when I'm not here again.
I'm fine.
Yeah, 'cause you were lucky.
I got this cool scar out of it.
Yeah, you got a giant fucking scar on the side of your face.
You can't say that it's not cool.
It's cool, but you almost died. Or you did die.
Got better.
I got better.
I know.
I feel fine.
I feel happy.
The thing is, I didn't even do anything that stupid. People do fighting rings all the time, and they're legal here. I've done much worse.
Can you just make me a promise? When we go to Nimdale, can you not go in the fighting rings there? Because they're definitely not legal, and I feel like you're much more likely to die there again.
Yeah, I've kind of lost my taste for fighting rings at the moment. Some fucking
Good.
guy tried
Is that what it took? Is that what it took to make you
What, death?
lose your interest in fighting rings, to die in one?
Yeah, I think that would put most
Man, if
people off
I
of
had
it.
known that years ago, I would have orchestrated something.
Jesus
You would have
Christ.
killed me?
No,
Not like that.
I might have made you think of that.
Yeah. Some fucking guy tried to get me to sign a contract to come back here and fight today.
He what?
Yeah.
Give me his name. I'll put him on the list.
On the list of what?
The list of people to stay the fuck away from and to never work with.
Jared.
Oh, that fucking guy.
You know that
Who,
guy?
that?
I've gotten a couple of people out of contracts with him. He's a problem.
I can
Is he
tell.
already on the list?
He's on the list. Absolutely, he's on the list.
There are some people here that knew Dad.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh God. Right. This is ages ago. What? I think probably just a few.
You had to be like 6 or 7.
Yeah. I think it would have just been a few months before you were born. I think I was. I don't know, like 8, somewhere in there. I wasn't here. Mom and I were in Indianapolis waiting for you to show up, and Dad went off on his own for a while, and yeah, something about he single-handedly freed the town from the noble family or some shit, which I'm sure is
Bullshit. I'm sure he probably had nothing to fucking do with it.
yeah. He probably helped, but I highly doubt it was single-handedly.
Yeah. There's no way. He's never done anything single-handedly in his life.
Mm-mm. We should probably talk to them at some point. It's been a few years.
I have no desire.
Well, we can talk about that tomorrow.
Yep.
You get some sleep. I'll watch the Twink.
Have fun. He's a talker. He'll probably start winking at you.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna fucking work.
I assumed not, but you know.
Not my type.
Shouldn't be mine.
Uh-huh. You always had a soft spot for pretty boys.
Maybe. Good night.
Good night, little night. See you in the morning. Alright, so at that point, everybody sleeps through the night. Lunan gets up to do the last 4 hours of the watch while Thea gets the rest of her sleep. And yeah, nobody has any bad dreams. Woo. Woo. Cool. So you all wake up the next day.
Yawn.
Everyone is still present and accounted for.
Oh, good.
And alive.
I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah.
Oh, it always is.
Always an option.
Alright, Tat. You go run your errands. When you come back... Actually, I'll talk to
Oh,
you.
the errands are in the city, in Oberham.
Oh! Alright.
Yeah.
In that case...
I mean, there was that guy that was making the dream magic weapons.
Mhm.
Alright, I was gonna go and talk to him, but then you all tied me up, so...
Yeah, well, there's somebody else I know in this room now that is making the dream magic stuff. So, maybe she can talk to the artificer. So instead of you, who I of course fully trust now. So
I just want you to know that I was gonna do it.
I just want you to know that I was gonna do it. Oh God.
We need to talk about him actually. Pointing to Baron. He made some good points last night that if he doesn't keep doing his job, she's gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and let him, but on the caveat that it's only the people that have done wrong.
Yeah, I think that's a wonderful idea.
So not the innocents, not you. Well, I wouldn't say you're fucking innocent, but you know what I mean. And we just keep going. We might have to get sidetracked or go around a little bit from what we're planning, but in order to keep her happy and buy us some time, which seems to be what you're looking for.
Hey, if I'm working on other contracts, she'll not have any questions about why I'm not killing you.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. I think it's a wonderful idea. I don't like it.
I don't love it
I
either.
don't like the idea.
I think that we're kind of shit out of luck on that one.
Mm-hmm. I don't have any shit, and I don't have any luck.
Alright, so I'm trying to think. We can run Thea up there, have her talk, and then I guess we head out.
Yeah.
Are we
So,
all
yeah.
gonna go to the blacksmith shop? We can. I know you don't trust me, but I can still be helpful with the dream shape.
I guess we can all go to the shop.
Hey.
Woohoo!
Cool. So you all start heading to the shop. As you're walking, Thea comes up to you and is like, "How'd the hat work?"
Tat.
Oh,
Eh,
it I mean, it kind of, I mean, it did, you know,
Did.
it's fine. I mean, like, I still dreamed, but it was, no scary ones.
All right.
So maybe it worked a little bit.
Okay. All right. Good. Like, pulled out a notebook and make some notes. He's like, all right, I'll see what I can do. See if I can make any improvements on that.
Thea, I've been meaning to ask you about making me something.
Yeah, sure.
Could you make me some armor that isn't heavy and that I don't have to carry around all the time and like looks like my tank top?
You don't ask for much, do you?
Please.
I'll add it to the list.
Good, because I don't like wearing all that shit. It gets hot.
Dramatic.
I get it from you.
How dare you? I have never been dramatic in my goddamn life. I see your point. I will work on it. Alright. Cool. So you all arrive at the blacksmith shop. You see Folak, I think is his name.
His name is
Folak Darkheart. They're again sipping on some coffee. Tat, you get the impression that he still has not slept since the last time you saw him.
Cool.
And yeah, he's drinking more coffee, sort of looks up when you all come in, and is like, "Hey, welcome." Oh, ye, small one.
Yeah.
Have you found me a wizard?
Yeah.
Great, I'm making some progress, but I still need a bit of help with this dream magic.
Thea is a wizard, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
A very high level wizard, in fact.
So you still need what?
I need some assistance with dream magic.
Hey, Thea. Thea,
Yeah.
could you come be my friend?
Alright. So she comes up, they sort of shake hands and start sort of going back and forth about imbuing objects with magic and how dream magic works. And when they start getting on that subject, Baron sort of scoots over and starts being like, well, you know, you could do it like this. And so it's sort of the circle of the three of them just chatting away about making magical dream weapons. And they seem to be making some progress. You see Thea starts like picking up the like daggers that he was making and starting to like sort of grab something and start like etching some runes just right into the metal there. As Baron, who cannot cast magic at the moment, picks up some paper and starts like writing down some other runes and like scrolling out some like spell circles and stuff. So they all sort of, it takes them, between the three of them, I'll say it takes them like between an hour and 2 hours to do all of this. There's a bit of like forging in there. Thea does some casting. There's like a couple of tries and a couple of different versions before they all sort of turn to you and are like, all right, I think we got something. At the very least, it's a first prototype, and I should be able to make some adjustments, on the road. We can test it out and see if it works when you sleep, and should do something.
What is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's so she picks up and hands you two. They're sort of like curved daggers. It's somewhere between a dagger and like a not a scythe, but the circular-ish guy.
Yes. Oh god.
The scimitar? Is that what it is? No, scimitar is the.
Scimitar is more like a It's it also starts with an S though.
Scythe? No, that's not right.
No.
Well, a scythe is like a half circle.
No, the
Right?
scythe.
Oh,
is
the
like
scythe
the
is
big
the
guy.
Grim Reaper thing.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, like the Dothraki thing.
Yeah, it's a sickle.
There it is.
Sickle.
Somewhere between a dagger and a sickle. So it's sort of like a very curved daggers that
Ooh.
have a fuck ton of runes carved in, like, straight on the blade into the metal. There's some different ones on the, like, leather of the handle. It's sort of like etched into the leather that was then wrapped around the handle.
Cool.
When you pick them up, they almost feel weightless. Like they're incredibly light. Like almost like they're not fully in this plane while you're holding
Oh, very cool.
So I will make some stats for those. Get that to you before the next session.
Baby!
But cool.
Oh,
You
it's
now
so
have
cool.
2 dream daggers.
So cool.
So yeah, Thea's like, alright, well, that's that. I've made some, good contacts with Folak here. We're gonna keep working together for a few other things, because we sort of were bouncing a couple other ideas off each other. And, yeah, we'll just keep in contact, and, we're good. We're all settled up here. And she sort of leans over to you and is like, you don't have to, because he's a good man who's, enjoys making stuff for the sake of making it, but it would probably be good to, like, give him a tip or something, because he did just stay awake for, like, 48 hours trying to figure this shit out for you, and, like, used his materials and everything.
Let me see what I can do. It's hard because I'm down to my last like 4,000 gold, and I'm kidding. Wouldn't that be a kicker? No, let me see. Can I give him 1,000 ball bearings? I'm kidding.
I mean, you could.
I'm not gonna. That would be way insulting, and he's been a pretty good guy. Can I get a DM quote on how much you think these daggers actually cost?
How much they cost just like in raw material to make them?
Yeah.
Not crazy, like a couple hundred.
Okay. And how much do I think he would charge for them if he was selling them?
He is one of the bigger blacksmith shops here who makes like very cool, very custom things. So for like a custom built something like this, he would probably charge like 1,000
Like 1,000?
or more.
So here, I will give him.
How about 100 gold?
I'll give him 200 gold.
There we go.
Yeah, cool. So
Yeah, as a
you-
tip, as a thank you.
Yeah, he like barely even looks up as you put the money down, and then he like sees it, and he's like, "Oh, right, thank you." Nice.
Of course. You know, and thank you, because not only you saved my life a little bit, but these are very cool.
Yeah, well, you know, if you need more touch-ups on them, or you need other cool weapons, let me know, because this is what I loved. I love when someone comes to me with a fucking weird problem that they need a weapon to solve.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
He's like, all right, shall we head out then?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to move on.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to go. So I think it's time to get out of this town. And we need to remember to go incognito because we're wanted all around.
Did we tell Thea that?
Yes, she knows. That's one of the reasons she showed up.
I do
Oh, yeah.
know that.
Very cool. You know, I don't know how those rich people come up with those names. You know what I mean? The Devil Star. Wolf. I mean, that's a little intense for someone like us. You know what I mean?
Don't they think that you kidnapped a noble?
Yeah, well, who gives a shit? I mean,
They give a shit.
no.
Listen, I work with a lot of nobles, and they're real fucking dramatic.
I'm a union guy, so I don't know. I guess I don't get it.
Yeah, no. I mean, trust me, fuck nobles. But
And trust me, she has.
Whoa!
Zach, shush. Only a couple.
I'm just saying. Lot of daughters.
Anyway,
Lot of dollars.
that reminds
That
me,
was good.
We cannot talk to the nobles in this town. Don't listen. Silva Artaro is a very nice person. However, it was a one-time thing, and I should not talk to them again. Is that?
I don't understand.
I'm the only one that would.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was we did a one-shot last week where that was set 20 years in the past, and
She was just a little
she
kid.
was just a little.
And now
just a
she's
little
all
kid.
grown up. That's fucking blows on me.
All grown up and fucking Thea.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like anyway, yeah, we should go.
I mean, yeah, I've heard the nobles here apparently don't leave the castle. Did you?
Oh yeah, no, they don't go anywhere, which was a whole point of conversation. She was all, you know, she's not very happy about it, and you know, if they had the choice, they would leave. But it's kind of a whole thing, and they have their mom, and it's one of the reasons why we need to not go and talk to them, because it's gonna be, I'm gonna get the whole speech about wanting to run away and become a pirate again, and we don't have time for that. We don't have time.
All right.
Just don't have time.
Another
Make
time.
people.
Another time we can come back. But
Yeah, we should go.
all right. Well, reaches into her bag, pulls out like a map of the world, and is all like, "All right, so We're gonna swing by Nimdale. We're not like in a crazy rush, right? We're sort of trying to buy ourselves time. So, T, do you want to stop by and see your parents? We're gonna be right by. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, we can stop by. Sorry, and I don't know. And she sort of turns there and is like, if we're trying to keep you doing a few contracts, you know, if we stop in a few towns along the way, there might be some that, you know, you can get. And he, in a movement that seems like he is unthinking about it, goes, oh, let me check, and whoosh, brings up the magical list of contracts and is like, I've got so many, sorry.
What the fuck?
You might need to take them off and put them back on again.
Did I miss something?
Baron just opened up a magical thing.
And he goes,
Oh.
you take them off, you put it back on again, and he goes to try, and it doesn't work. He's like, oh, it works now.
Did you know that?
Me?
Yeah. The whole time?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to trust you?
I wasn't. I feel like it should be points in my favor that I didn't do anything.
And you said nothing about knowing.
Listen, I still got some self-preservation instincts in here, alright? Listen, I know you're not gonna kill me, but I don't trust that one. He points to Tat.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
Ideally, keep you away from me if you try to kill me. That was sort of the idea. But I guess I'm shallow now.
If he tries, I'll throw him in the closest river. I don't think he can swim.
I can swim.
Prove it.
Do you know where I grew up? Do you know who I am?
Apparently not. Tony, was it?
Tony.
Intentionally saying it wrong.
Hey, not all gnomes' names are Tony. Okay?
I don't know a single gnome that's named Tony. Thea, do you know a single gnome that's named Tony?
I know 3 gnomes named Tony, actually.
Alright, well.
Not every gnome is named Tony. See?
Tony.
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 Damn, Pat, your accent's changing. What else do we not know about?
Jesus, I don't know. Ay.
What's your birth sign? What's your favorite color?
We're not doing this. That's what we're doing. Why would you? I just let you know after the couple months we've been together. I just now let you know that about my real name. You know what I mean?
Fine. I just want to know what your
And
favorite
why would I
color
tell you
is.
my favorite color?
Because maybe I wanted to get you a present. I don't know. It helps.
Oh, you want to get me a present? You're not just being a little shit.
I might be, but it also helps.
Ay. Okay, that's it for me, by the way.
Alright, well, let's go. Are we teleporting, or are we...
I mean, we got a lot of people, and since we're not in a rush, I figured that we would just, especially if we're gonna stop over in Asari, I figured we would just head out. It's not too far. We should get there by the end of the day.
Alright.
And T, I'm sure you're parents would probably put us up in the, their bed and breakfast, so...
Oh, and I can tell them all about that new inn I acquired.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. I think y'all mentioned that. How's that going?
Oh, that's going good. I should probably contact,
Whatever their name was. I don't remember.
whatever his name was that I left in charge.
They might help.
Oh, might be a good idea. Oh, you were telling me that he made some great quiches.
Mm-hmm.
They could use some work, but they weren't bad.
Yeah. They could use some work.
So, fun fact, Sarah, that was the inn that we were playing in the one-shot last week. It was the same inn.
Ah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Before you got there.
Yes. I was very hard to fight in that inn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll have to see. There's a few people scattered around the world that you might run into.
Yeah.
Icky gross.
Well, I guess we're going. Oh, Thea, I have a horse.
Oh yeah?
Oh, he's cool. I think you'll like him. We should go to the stables and collect our horses before we forget that they exist.
Good idea.
Hey, I could never forget Clip Clop.
You gotta see this fucking horse. This
Alright.
tiny pony. It's great.
Very exciting.
Oh, Floyd, that's begin right now.
Okay. Well, you should probably send a letter. Do we want to stop at a Wormling office and send a scroll over to him before you forget?
Yes. Yes, probably.
Cool. So
A good idea.
You all stop really quick at what is essentially a post office, but instead of carrier pigeons, it is a bunch of wormlings, so very tiny little dragons, that you can write a little letter, hand it to the person working there, and they sort of tie it onto a wormling and send them off to get your message sent. Is that where Whiskers comes from? Maybe. So, T, you can send your letter there. If anybody else has any letters to send anywhere, that would be a good time.
Should we send one to Mom and Dad?
I mean, while we're here,
You send it and just sign my name.
I'll send it. You can sign your name. I will write you're right here. You can sign your own name.
Fine.
I know where they're at, so it might not get to them properly, but
Oh no.
that you should keep in contact with your parents. It's important.
They're barely my parents.
Alright, it's a whole long conversation. We don't have to get into that right now. She pulls out a piece of paper and starts writing a little letter. Actually, Tat, while you are here,
Mm-hmm.
can you make me a super quick perception check?
Perception check.
Yes.
Perception. Do. Oh, come on. 4.
4. Okay.
4.
It takes you a while, but eventually a little, you feel a little, sort of scratch on the back of your head, like a tiny creature is sort of, poking you.
What?
And if you turn around to look, you see a little, black-scaled wormling is back there that looks like it has been trying to get your attention for a while. And just basically gave up and poked you. And it sort of makes a little, motion with its head for you to, follow it real quick.
Okay. And what is this?
It's a little tiny flying dragon, basically.
Okay. I guess I follow it. See what
So it goes over to a sort of corner, and it sort of like coughs for a second before it like spits out a little bit of fire and like some ashes, and you see like some broken, burnt up pieces of a piece of paper that are sitting there that you would recognize as one of the many coded messages that you send back and forth with some old friends to sort of keep updates. So go ahead and make me an investigation check
no problem.
to figure out what this letter said.
19.
19. Cool. It's basically a response to your last message, which was sort of asking about basically what Bambag is up to and if he's doing anything wild. It's been several days since then, so this is actually now outdated information for you as of this morning. But you basically get that you had been asking if Bambag was doing anything crazy, essentially because of his grudge. And the message is essentially that yes, he is going overboard, and there are whispers that he has made some sort of deal to get rid of you permanently. Which you now know to be true, and you know the exact nature of this deal now. So the little wormling sort of like looks at you expectantly, like wondering if you are going to send anything back.
Yeah. I mean...
And this message was written in Thieves' Cant.
Damn, that's a pretty dangerous ass way to communicate. Oh, Jesus. It's crazy because, like, I don't know any... The only people I know from there don't know any special languages, and I don't know any special language. I just know Thieves' Cant and Gnomish and Common. So there's no way to really do this secretly except through this dragon.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to send anything back.
Okay, cool. The dragon is still looking at you expectantly. Go ahead and make me either an insight or an animal handling check.
We're going to go insight. It's an 11.
This dragon wants a treat.
Jesus, let me see what I got.
Like gold. And the gold coin.
Is that what dragons eat? Gold?
You rolled very low. Who's to say?
This dragon wants a treat.
You might have some rations.
I do have some rations. I just don't know if I want to give any of my ration to this dragon. That's what. No, I'll give him a little bit of the ration. Maybe I'll put up I won't give it to him. I'll offer it.
Cool. He sort of comes up, sort of gives it a little like sniff, and takes like a tiny little bite of your rations. Sort of, like, smacks
Does he
it.
look like he liked it?
Yeah, he looks like a little like that was weird, but all right.
Okay.
And then
Maybe I'll give him 1 gold.
cool. Do you hold out the gold again? Like
Yeah, like an offer.
you see his little eyes like light up.
Okay.
And he
Okay.
fully, like,
Yeah.
crawls,
Sarah was
like,
right. Okay.
onto your hand and like grabs onto the little gold piece, and he like licks it like a lollipop, and then like holds onto it, and you see his little wings flap as he flies away, holding this little piece of gold, intermittently like chewing on it.
That's
Jeez.
adorable.
It's really
That's
cute,
adorable.
but so silly.
Someone take a picture of that.
If only
Here to
cameras existed.
Ugh. Okay. Well, jeez. What's next?
Grab the horses and we go.
All right. Grabbing the horses and there we go.
Alright,
There we
so you guys
go.
go and grab all of your horses. Once you've got them, you see Thea starts casting a spell and
Sorry, no, it just scratched me.
brings up like a mystical phantom steed. And you see the only person without a horse is Baron. Because on the way here, he just rode on your horse with you.
Yep.
So he's just sort of sitting there like,
Come on.
I need a bit of assistance.
I'll just tie you to the horse.
I would like to be like on top of the horse. I would really like to not get.
I'm joking.
dragged.
I'm joking.
Tell me.
Stop that. Yeah, so he'll lift him up onto the horse like he's a couple of grapes.
Nice. Alright, cool. So you guys are all on your horses. So first stop is gonna be sorry, yes?
Yes.
Alright. Somebody roll me a quick luck check for the journey. I will let you all pick first who's gonna roll before anybody does.
I rolled earlier, so does anybody else want to do it?
Yeah. So either T or Tat. Who wants to roll?
What the luck check?
Mhm.
It's just a regular 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Luck check. 15.
15. Alright. Nothing in particularly interesting. Cool. Yeah, you guys head off, and I think probably we will have the next. We didn't do that much this session, but we will probably pick up the next one when you guys get to Isari.
Alright.
Sound good?
Yeah. We needed to do a lot of talking today.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Alright, nice.
Yep.
Cool. Then next session we will be in another brand new town, and we should have hopefully everybody next time. I believe the plan is to have next session on the 1st, but make sure that you are following on the social media things so that you can know any updates.
Minta, I told you the first doesn't work for me.
As I said, we're not fully determined. We're gonna figure it out. Right? I don't remember
Okay.
off the top of my head. But yeah, make sure you're following the things, and we'll let everybody know when we're doing what. All right? Okay. Cool. Thank y'all for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye.